No, of course. Imagine that. It truly sounds terrible. I mean, having 5 entire homes and not knowing which one to go and stay in. Meanwhile, some people don't even have a single home. No, of course I'm listening. Merely, waiting for someone. Well, I promised myself I'd go over and say hello, so if they appear, I'd hate to be seen as rude. Don't want to be seen as breaking my promise. No, I suppose it is getting a little late. Still. Oh, as if you had never been late to a party. No, you certainly know how to make an entrance. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, yes. I was listening. You know, I was just thinking I could do with another drink. Mouth feels awfully dry. You don't mind? I'll catch up with you later. Of course. Charming as ever. I swear it takes all of my energy pretending I can stand any of these people. But now the fun begins. The little mouse has entered the maze. Yes, can I take 2 of these? Well, I'm hoping to warm someone up to me. Thank you. Beautiful night, isn't it? And a beautiful party. With beautiful guests. I couldn't help but notice you didn't have a drink in your hand. So, I took the liberty. Oh, I'm quite sure you'll like it. I chose it especially for you, after all. How would I know what you like? Quite the question. I quite like the mystery, don't you? All the masks. I could be anyone that you've met before. I suppose you could think it's unfair that I quite confidently know who you are. You're at a loss. But then I consider myself wounded that I didn't make enough of an impression the first time. Or, well, the last time. Wasn't the first time we'd met, of course. Or the first time we'd been so close. I promise, there's nothing in the drink that you wouldn't like. See? I know you. Even if you don't think that I do. Though, not as well as I'd like to. Perhaps I could. Spend a little time with you. Unless you're in some sort of rush, of course. Quite. What could you possibly be rushing around to do at a masquerade ball? Unless there was someone in particular you were hoping to meet. The prince? Well, he's probably quite surrounded at the moment. Is he expecting you? Perhaps you hope that he isn't. Nothing. So, are you a new suitor? Good. If you'd come all the way here just to waste yourself on him. No, not that. He's not the worst there is out there. I suppose, well. I would have been a little jealous, is all. Why not? True, with the mask I can't see everything, but you seem perfectly lovely. And I have seen under it before. Such a gorgeous thing. Though, I hope you don't think it rude, but you don't look exactly comfortable. Like you don't fit in. I don't mean to cause you any alarm. Perhaps this is your first time attending an event like this. Perhaps I could help you keep up appearances. What's in it for me? Well, I get to spend a little time with you is all. Didn't you come here to have fun? That's what most of them came for. That and networking of a sort, I suppose. But, no, perhaps fun isn't on your mind. Pity. Well, especially since the music's starting up. I was quite hoping you'd be up for a dance or two. It would help you look less out of place. Relax you. Come now. Let me just take that drink. Do I make you uncomfortable, being this close? For all you know, this could be your best shot at getting near him. Well, he's quite fond of a dance. We could twirl around him. Perhaps you'd catch his eye. And then he'd Want the next dance with you? You could run off to some balcony together, perhaps even up to his chambers. And you'd be all alone to do whatever you wanted to him. You do know how to dance, don't you? How to waltz. I wonder if they taught you well enough. They wouldn't send you here so woefully underprepared, would they? You'd stick out straight away if you didn't know how to dance. I hope they didn't want you to get caught. Caught doing what? Look, it's quite simple. I take this hand of yours in mine, and I put the other around your waist, up your back. Now, before you think of all the ways you need to kill me because I've just felt the dagger you have stuffed up your back, I'd like you to relax. I'm not going to tell on you. You should know why. I'm quite hurt. You didn't recognize my voice. Little hero. Ah. Don't try to pull away. You wouldn't want to make a scene, would you? What am I doing here? Well, I heard through the grapevine that a certain little organization was sending someone here. I couldn't pass up the opportunity to see you, especially when you look so elegant. I'll give you this, they dressed you up well. But they did skip on the dance lessons, didn't they? Perhaps they just assumed you already knew how. Forgetting, of course, where you come from. So out of touch they think everybody knows how to waltz and foxtrot. No other motive. I simply wanted to see you again. Is that so hard to believe? Stare at me like that. All right, you caught me. I wanted to talk to you too. And I wanted you to listen. Since you didn't do that last time. And you're here on another foolish mission from them. You know who runs your organization, right? Royalty, just like the rest of them. Just like most of the people in this room. And you think they're any different from these lot? From the person you've been sent to kill? You really think your lot can keep anything a secret? I haven't warned him. The prince. He doesn't know. I'm not particularly bothered one way or another if he's out of the picture. But perhaps you should. You really want his blood on your hands. How is he any different from the people you serve? Did they even give you a reason as to why to kill him? Because I'll tell you this, he's done nothing worse than what the royals you work for have done. You know why they want him out of the way? Because he poses a threat. People like him. I mean, look at the turnout. When his father dies, which doesn't seem too far off, and he becomes king, he's going to have an awful lot of allies and friends. And he's not the biggest fan of your lot. At least he's got some brain cells. And what do you think will happen then? You can see it as protecting yourself against the future, but you're not protecting you. You're protecting them. And why? None of these lot have your best interests at heart. Not this prince, and not the people you work for. We are so far out of their realm of understanding. I can't fathom what it would be like to be poor, to be lower class, to come from the background we grew up in. And we're here, in this room amongst them. And we shouldn't feel bad for not fitting in. Because we see them for the slimy, greedy monsters that they are. And you can sense it on them, can't you? Am I going to stop you? I just want to talk. And dance. And like I said, the dancing will definitely catch his eye with the way you're dressed up. Let's make him jealous, to the point that he wants to cut in, steal you away from me. As I said, I don't care one way or the other about him. But you, well, I'd hate to see guilt eat away at you forever. No ulterior motive. Not that you'll believe me, but I meant every word I said before. They don't deserve you. They'll never truly accept you, like I could. And I'll admit, I quite lost my breath when you walked in. They really did dress you up well. Is it that hard to believe that you could be desirable? I want you to dance with me. Did you get your hopes up? You seem to lose your breath a little. Funny. You're still so in denial. About liking me, of course. I know you feel the same connection that I feel. No one there understands you. How long has it been? since you even just met someone who understands your background, who sees you as more than just cannon fodder, and doesn't pity you. Who, I hope, finds you desirable, but for more than just that pretty face. Dance with me. People are looking now. We don't want to appear rude. Come on, what's the harm? Play along. Catch your prince's eye. Let's make him jealous. That's the spirit. No, I don't want you to feel nervous. Look, if you stumble and tread on my feet, we can just pretend you've had a little too much to drink. Alright. Even though you've not drinking any alcohol, they don't know that. Hold on to me. Put this on my shoulder. I presume you'll allow me to lead. It'll be easier for a first timer. No one's staring. Relax into it. You're just going to move with me, alright? I'm leading, so you just follow. Mirror what I do. And try not to stand on my toes. Literally, of course, if you come into my territory and stand on my toes metaphorically, well, it'd be a pleasure to deal with you again. Right, yes, dancing. So, by mirror what I do, I simply mean, when I step forward, you step back. Quite simple. Not with both feet, we're not jumping. So, I step forward with my left foot. You step backwards with your right, because we don't want to stand on each other's toes. Don't worry about posture. I don't think most of them are paying that close attention, as I say. Most of them are down about 3 glasses of champagne already, so. Helpful you showed up late, even though you kept me waiting. Well, of course I was waiting for you. You're the only reason I came. I already said, didn't I? I wanted to see you again. I'm certainly not here to hurt you or kill you, goodness. Then I would have been waiting outside to ambush you. I let you go last time, didn't I? You could change, you know? You could change, well, not that whole institution. But you could help it come crumbling down. You're better than them. It bothers me to see them use you. It should bother you too. And it does. I can see that it does. I understand you're not trusting me. We're not very trusting people. I'd like to earn that, though. your trust. You can pull away, you know. At any point, I'm not keeping you hostage in my arms. You're strong enough, aren't you? Tough little hero. Of course, so if I were to spin you around, you're staying here for your own free will to complete your mission. If I were to keep leaning in, you know, the idea of a waltz is to lock eyes with your partner, chest to chest, keep them close. As you spin around, you have to keep your eyes locked on to the other person's, lest you get dizzy. If the whole room starts to spin. Before waltzes, dancing was more done side by side, larger groups. Was scandalous. So, step backwards. Good. Then, to the side, with me. One foot. Bring your other foot over to match. And then, I'm going to step back. With my other foot. You're going to step forwards. And to the other side. And together. Simple, yes. You just repeat that over and over again. So, you're going to go backwards. To the left. Feet together. Forwards. To the right. Feet together. Almost an O. Square. Mm-hmm. Good. See? You pick things up quickly. Now, of course, if we want to add a little pizzazz, really catch the eye, we could start spinning as we do the steps. Do you think you're up for it? There you are. Same steps. Just keep your eyes on me. I've got you. Don't look yet, but the prince is on the dance floor. See, aren't you happy I was here with my expertise? You're already catching his eye. Go on, meet his gaze. We want to sell it, don't we? Make him jealous. Make him desire you. And if he thinks that you're supposed to be with me, but you're too captivated by him, oh, he would love the idea of stealing you away from me. Still looking. I'm going to grab your chin. Turn it back towards me, alright? 'Cause remember, you're meant to be mine. Your breath itched. I meant for the purposes of this dance, but... Keep trying to steal a glance at him. He's so easy. Predictable. No, of course, with someone like you. Can hardly blame him. Did you not believe me? Is it taking him gazing at you for you to think I'm not lying? Well, if I didn't say it plainly enough before. You look ravishing. My little hero, grown up. No, but you look gorgeous, handsome. I wish you thought of yourself like that more often. Though I'm mildly upset at the chance to remind you. I trust you can take care of yourself once he comes over. I could stick around if anything goes south, or you change your mind and decide not to be a heartless killer. Either way, if something goes wrong, he fights back or get into some sort of trouble. Give it a little whistle. I can be waiting down here to help you escape. If you're not just their little soldier, blindly obeying, I'll be waiting on the balcony for you to have a change of heart. We can have a little chat. Another dance, perhaps. I could take you home. No, of course not. They'd kill me if I went anywhere near there. I meant my home. You'd be safe there, I promise. Especially since, you know, if you don't kill the prince, they will sort of be after you. You wouldn't blame it on me, would you? Say that I got in the way, that I was protecting him. My poor reputation. I can't think I was protecting a royal. Devious little thing. Well, even if you decide to do that, I would forgive you. The offer for a chat and another dance would still stand. And that shocks you. I'm not sure how much clearer I can make this, but I am fond of you. Besides, a double cross and you telling some lies about me. Who hasn't done that before? Besides, could be awful fun. I don't think he's getting bored. Well, I know one more thing that could catch his eye. Let me spin you out towards him. Get a good lingering look at him. And then I'll pull you back in. And, with your permission, a little kiss couldn't hurt, could it? All part of the act, of course. Of course. Off you spin then. And pull you back. Yes. You weren't talking to me. You want to dance with them. No, you don't need my permission. What do you say, darling? Fine, then. Perhaps I'll catch up with you later. And, just so you know, I wasn't acting. Enjoy the rest of your evening, Your Highness. Thank you all so much for watching, my lovelies. A reminder that Ko-fi donations on art commissions are currently open. I have 2 separate Ko-fis, you can find them both listed below. I also have a Patreon. If everyone who subscribed to me gave just £1 a month there, that would help me out a lot, allow me to move out and keep making audios in a safer environment. Rewards of being a patron of mine include access to my Discord, ad-free streaming and downloads of my audios, 2 exclusive spicy audios a month with at least 1 picked from your requests. If you join the top fledgling tier, and more. I also stream on Twitch most Wednesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and I have an Etsy shop called Empty Masks where I sell fan art and original art. A thank you to my patrons, my fledglings, 3-in-1 Shampoo, Cellar Moon, The Lucio Archives, Ozzyuki, Sassy NK, Cynical Altera, Ebony Void, Fruit Island, Rain Cloud, Liam, CL, Nesquik, Fluffy Dino, Nerd Herder, Jordan Chores, Food Crimes and Fire, Ollie Mac, Rice Puffs, Ruby, Carrion, Livia Nacito, Euronaughty, Asteresh, Delmo, Psych, Percy, Kuro, Hell, The Stoneless Is, Tiffany Boyer, Void, Zoe Mada, Aspen, River Heights Buff, Arbitrary Descriptivism, Joanna Cole, Roses in Blue, Ray Cart, Sweethearts Die, Emily, Sweet Jade, A, Tisness, Kit, Arcane, N, Nicole, Tsukiyomi, Emery Barnes, 675309, Goth Muppet, Pumpkin Pie 23, Nicole Thompson, Dahlia, Valkyrie Ace, Despair, Lethendrellis, Dawn Robin, Persephone Black, Lady D, Books Love for Music, Love the XC, Cecilia, Delaney, Lily, Fern, Persephone Paris, Oracle of BS, Alexis, Sammy, Transpanda, Q the Cats, Alpaca Avalanche, Philip Demeron, Steph, Aster ACI, Chris Vickman, Mark, Icy, Foul and Rune, Demonix Anxiety, Deanna, Jam, Pajamas, Jessie, Ethereal Viking, Wibbles, Jas, Lindsay, Emily, Vic, Nee, Up the Sin, Iris Evan, Amara Keen, Josie Moser, Rin Nexter, Faith, Next, Mamaron, Flitskim, Jason Damien, Goober, Bellwether, PyChan13, Asta Sarah, Rowan the Hunter, Jay, Girl of the Pines, Rio Pornoglyph, Shelbs, Doll Extreme, True Starshine, Capucops, SH7, Ophelia, Peyton Gann, Lieutenant Leo, Dillith, Incognita, Zevlika Salts, Irrelevant Listener, Freak of Nature, Stink Noodle, Desi Fowl, Lewin, Tea Time, Ace of Hearts, Sister of War, Luna, Not Morgan, Jillian, Zed is Very Tired, Gabrielle Simpkins, Riot Control Camp, Charlie, Cecilia Verdrich, Boop, Sad, Bookstore Cryptid, Joelle, McCrae, Wisteria Song, Max Little Spoons, J. Aries, Ace, Delirious, Raven G, Ellie B, Lavender Kismet, Sunny, Dakin Look, Julie Birdsley, Mickey, Miles, David Moser, Ozd, Vanny, L, Void Fox, Chinoa Chisai, 236, Savvy Ghost, Virgie, Willow Arns, Lina, Insomnia, I'm Just Toby, Trash Gremlin, Pixin, Lindsay Houston, Coffee Cat, Rack, Courtney, Live Lahel, Annie or Alice, Cottikins 314, Crow, Orf, Tucker Grave 3, Angel Games Unicorn, Momo 99, Tired Soul, Alistair Metal, Grim Bean, Maypop, Otter, Collective Unit System, Blue V Berry, Foxboy, Alex B, Miravaria, J, Alira G, Marco 01, M, Mason, Casey Harrison, Fometa, Warner Yakko, Dal, Planet MB, Katie, Lady Dark, Maria Davis, Jenia, Oh No It's Joe, Amaranthine, Silly Goose, Icon Satan, Aero, Jordan, Omen Waltham, PT, Coda, Daniel Love, Peachy Sakura, Rendrigus, Crested Blossom, Alexa, Christy Balcom, X Profane X, J Mays, The Rothwoman, Lurker, Abby Cats 16, Ruro Goes Grr, Charlie Rose, Chantilly, Skylar Sheridan, Black Cat Toe Beans, Jessica Louise Forsyth, I Am My Family's Loki, Amelia Flan, Olivia Osmond, Sage Alexandra, Ricky, Elizabeth, Aurelia Starfall, Cassius, Blue Flame, Coda Lovekill, Hey Boo, Humble Knob, Artemis Emeritsu, Tulip Zulipson, Fishy78, Ola, Golden U, Loveface and Spirit, Plant Gato, and Govdrones52. And a thank you to my familiars, Saladoria, Finn, Mary, Spatial Oddities, Jocelyn, Nicolaus, Dream Day, Sewing with Siren ASMR, and Clover.